Well, I am all set up now, ready for this morning's session on the squirrels. Don't know how busy it's going to be. It's only been about a week that I put some peanuts in, so I'm not expecting big numbers, but I am pretty confident that I am going to get a few. So I'm going to sit back, relax. I expect about a 30 minute wait before the first one, and then we'll see how the morning goes. So I'm using the Weihrauch HW100 in 2.2 sub 12. Got the Arkansas on top. Been using this a lot on the rats, really enjoying it. So now I'm hoping to get some really good daytime footage on the squirrels. We'll see how we do. Now I was pretty confident that I was going to get a squirrel on my feeder roughly around just after 7 o'clock, because my trail camera has been telling me that for the last few days. So it looks as if we're going to get one in the bag early doors. And it sounds like someone is not too happy about that, which tells me there's another squirrel in the area. Being very early morning and squirrels being quite early risers, I'm hoping this squirrel might come to the feeder. But right now it doesn't look like that, because the other squirrel is still barking away. It's still not happy, it's still agitated, but I have a different squirrel coming into the feeder. And this one does seem quite committed, not too agitated, and it is slowly making its way to the feeder. But it has now settled on top, and I've just got to be patient and wait for that shot. It is still very early in the morning, so light is struggling to get into the woodland. The sun rises from directly in front of me, so when the light does start to shine in, I do get a shadow on the tree. So it can be a little bit dark. And after I've just shot that last one, I still have this rather agitated squirrel, and as you can see, it's not interested, it's too agitated, and this one runs off. Fortunately, a different squirrel comes in. This has taken about an hour, but this one is straight onto that feeder. Seems like that jay which was squawking in the background has now disappeared as we take our third one down. Three down. Taking a little while. Hopefully we may get a couple more. We'll just have to sit out and see if we get some. Another squirrel which is now coming to the fray. Unfortunately, like one of the other squirrels, this one is not committing to the feeder. I believe I may have spooked this one with a little bit of movement from my hide. But we do have another squirrel coming in, running up one of the logs that I've purposely put there. It really attracts them in. So if you do put up a feeder, make sure you put out some kind of log like that, because squirrels don't like to run on the ground. And this one's straight up ready for an early feed. At this point I've been sat down for quite a while. It's been quite an unusually quiet morning. Seems like the squirrels are not quite ready to be hitting the feeders just yet. There's too much natural food about. So I decided just to go and collect these 4, get back into my hide, and hopefully I might be able to get a few more. I don't like breaking out of my hide, but sometimes it's got to be done because I feel like I'm disturbing possible squirrels coming in. But this was probably about 5 minutes after I got back into my hide and collecting those others. I debated taking the shot just because it was showing the back of its head. But I was confident in the shot. I decided to take it. You can't get more humane than that. Another squirrel using the log to get its way up onto the feeder. Unfortunately, just like a few that I've seen this morning, this one has come on by, doesn't seem interested, and it's just carried on with its travels. Telling me, just like I said earlier, that there's too much natural food about, and this is the beginning of November. This squirrel has a quick inspection of my feeder cam, but now it's time for breakfast. Not quite on the feeder, but that'll do anyway. And another nice clean headshot. Finally managed to get 6. Taken quite a while, but 6 is still a good number. This pheasant just signalled the end for me. It was quite a busy morning. I didn't get to shoot everything that I saw because I did see quite a lot of squirrels, but not all of them were fully committing. So this is where I've decided just to go and collect those 2, and that's where I call it. That's this morning's session done on the squirrels. Managed to get just the 6. There were a few other squirrels running about, but I think there's quite a lot of natural food still littering the floor, so it looks as if they're still concentrating on that. It is the beginning of November, so we're not fully into winter just yet, but give it a couple of months when I'm concentrating on my other feeders, I think we'll start getting some double figures on pretty much all my feeders. HW100 performed perfectly well, not a single missed shot. Every shot was nice and humane, with the Arkansas on top. If you're interested in this Arkansas, I'll put a link in the video description. And also in the video description, if you check out Born to Hunt beanies, got these all in different colours. I'll put a link in the video description, so if you are interested in one of these, just have a look, because they are really nice and warm, ready for some of this winter action that's coming. Cheers for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you on the next one. Thank you.